Hi Libra, welcome to this reading. My name is Linda. Today we're going to have a look at your relationship with someone. So this relationship reading could be for your romantic partner or your love interest, but it could also be just a friend or a family member or someone you've just met or a co-worker, a boss. You'll know from the themes that come up in the reading as to who this reading is about. So this is for Libra, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, or if you are dealing with a person who's a Libra, then this reading could also give you some insight. Keep in mind, sometimes the roles could be reversed. So I might be talking about the other person, but actually describing some of your qualities and behaviors. So keep that in mind and be honest and receive the messages as they are intended to, which is for the purpose of clarity and healing and growth. So do your best to work with the information that comes up. So one more shuffle, we'll get started. All right, one more actually. So this first card is how you see yourself. Magician, how you see them. Ten of Cups reversed. How they see themselves. The Fool reversed. How they see you. Page of Cups. This is the energy between you that's supportive. This is the energy between you that's challenging. This is the overall energy between you and the potential outcome. So there's two fours there. Interesting. And we have the Magician, which is number 1 from the Major Arcana, and the Fool, which is 0. At the bottom of the deck, there's the Knight of Coins in reverse. All right, give me a moment here. All right, Libra, what I'm feeling here in this energy is that you're feeling quite in your zone at the moment. With you coming out here as the Magician in the upright position, I feel like you are hitting your stride in some areas. Maybe you're feeling like full of clarity and ideas and channeling your energy in ways that maybe you haven't been able to quite get to in some time recently. Like I feel like this is a fresh energy that's coming in for you that is recent, where you are kind of having good ideas, feeling more optimistic than you have been recently. You feel like you're kind of tapping into something that has maybe been feeling a bit distant for you recently, like being in touch with your higher self or with your inspiration and your intuition. And it feels really good. But then the way you're seeing this other person is Ten of Cups reversed. So it's like the happiness has maybe run out. The Ten of Cups in the upright is definitely like a connection, family card, happiness, contentedness, satisfaction, fulfillment. So in the reverse, the person that you're dealing with here doesn't feel like they maybe are as connected to you as perhaps they once were, or whether it's the way that you're feeling about them or how you feel about your connection with them. Somehow there's like a kind of turn here where you're not feeling quite as in tune with them as you have been maybe in the past. There's something going on here because they're coming out as the Fool in reverse and you're the Magician upright. I'm not sure exactly how to describe this. But there's this feeling here like on your side you're not feeling it, but I feel like the person that you're dealing with is really interested and into you and wants to pursue you. But you're kind of like wanting to just be in your own vibe and focus on your own endeavors, focus on your own projects, focus on cultivating your own energy for your development, whether that's in business or in your like mystical awakening, or whether that's in like some kind of cultivation of something very specific. That's what I'm feeling, because there's this Four of Coins in the upright as well, and this crowning energy. So it feels to me like you just want to be in your own energy, and you're not really giving much space for this other person to approach you, to communicate with you, to spend time with you, to be with you. That's how it feels. You're not as interested as you maybe once were. Now, the way that the other person's seeing themselves, Fool in reverse. Either this other person is really smitten with you and they have a really pretty big crush on you, because that's what I'm feeling, because they're seeing you as the Page of Cups, and the Page of Cups is very much a romantic card. It's very lovey. It's wanting to make an offer. It's wanting to approach. It's wanting to communicate. It's wanting to share. It's wanting to, reach out and pull you in closer. And because they're seeing themselves as a Fool in reverse, I kind of get this feeling that they know that the crush that they have on you is wasted, and they kind of maybe feel stupid about it because they can see that you're in your own zone and you're not really interested. That's how I'm picking up on this energy. So it's either they feel a bit foolish and naive because they can see that you're not interested, but they have a crush anyway and they still want to kind of pursue you. Or the Fool in reverse is nothing to do with you necessarily, but rather they maybe are coming into a time where they're, how do I explain that? Maybe what I'm trying to describe is maybe they've had a recent experience where something's happened to them that they've kind of felt like a loss of trust or a loss of hope or a loss of optimism in life. And that may not have anything to do with you. It's just what's happened in their own recent experience. And perhaps they've just recently met you and they see you as a very hopeful, bright, and optimistic person. And that's giving them this sense of like wanting to be closer to you. They're seeing your spark. They're seeing your creativity. They're seeing your charisma and your personality. And they want to be closer to it because it somehow feels healing to them, to kind of help them maybe recover from a recent experience that's been very difficult because they've been either taken advantage of in some way, or something's happened to them where they've been in a position or a situation where they've lost hope or trust in the universe because of some kind of experience that maybe didn't work out for them. Let's say it like that. Now, this energy in the middle of the reading is the energy that's kind of shared, as is this outcome card. And what I'm feeling here in this middle part of the reading is that the Ace of Cups is here as the card that's challenging, which is interesting because it's definitely a card of love. It's a card of creativity. It could be a romance. It could be like a very overwhelming feeling of love and inspiration. And so that's the energy that's crossing here in the middle of the reading as far as the challenging energy. And then the Page of Swords in reverse, I feel like there isn't a good communication between the two of you. Like the communication lines are not open and clear. There's like some skewed energy here for some reason. Maybe for some people watching this reading, you are not even aware of who this person is. And so the Page of Swords coming out in the reverse in the center of the reading is explaining that this person is watching you online, or they're somehow seeing your reality through the internet, and you may not actually have a physical personal contact or relationship with them. And so that's also what's challenging or difficult in this connection, is that you don't actually know them. You've never met them. And again, vice versa, right? So there could be some projection again from this person, or some kind of like they're living some fantasy through social media as far as like how they're seeing you and perceiving you, and it's not founded in reality at all. It's just based on some snippets and snapshots and things that they've seen online that they are grasping onto and living out some kind of emotional fantasy about you, but it's actually not even real at all. So love is not necessarily possible here with this person. A creative collaboration may not be possible with this person. I do feel very strongly at this time that you're really in your own energy, and there's not you. I don't even know that if you're even aware of this person. I feel like for a lot of people watching this reading, this person is someone who's really outside of your reference. Like you don't know them. They know you maybe from what they've seen, but you don't really actually know them. So the Page of Swords as well can also represent that there is a misrepresentation here, right? Like there is not an authentic and genuine connection between these people, because maybe like I said, either you or them are just seeing you through social media and they've actually never had a connection with you that's real. So there's this, again, it's like dishonesty or misrepresentation, or the communication is not really occurring because there's just like a, yeah, it could be that they're learning about you from other people. They're not speaking to you directly. They're gossiping, or they're listening to rumors, or they're talking about you to other people that you know, but they don't actually have a contact with you directly. Something like that. Or if they do know you or they do have contact with you, then the Page of Swords is saying there's mixed messages, it's not clear, the communication isn't clear. Like this person, while they may be seeing you as the Page of Cups and want to approach you and want to like either collaborate together creatively or go into some kind of love story with you, they may not be getting that message across to you clearly for whatever reason. It could be that they're just acting a fool and being weird about it, and they're not just being direct because they don't know how to clearly get their point across. Could be just a straight up awkwardness, or they could just be shy and not know how to approach you. Again, this could go both ways. Yeah, either you could be nervous and shy to approach them or vice versa, but I think because they're coming out as a Fool in reverse, it's more likely that it's coming from this side. Now again, with this Four of Pentacles at the crowning card position of the reading, and then there's this other four as well in the outcome, but in reverse. I do feel like there's, from your side at least, a feeling of like wanting to kind of protect your energy and keep your boundaries pretty clear and not get involved. You're pretty focused on whatever energy you're cultivating at the moment, as I said in the beginning of this reading. And I do feel like this person's not even on your radar. You're totally in your own world, in your own zone. You're channeling some kind of consciousness, awareness, inspiration, creation, creativity, imagination. That's kind of the energy that you're in. And you're wanting to really work with it and cultivate it in a very contained kind of way. And so this person is not even showing up on your energy at all. Again, with the Knight of Coins in reverse at the bottom of the deck and this Four of Swords reverse in the potential outcome, again, I would say like this, there's no resonance between these two sides of the reading. You're in your own space, in your own world, in your own energy, and this person's frequency is not at all aligned with yours, so it doesn't feel like there will ever be something here that will occur, at least not right now. Maybe like down the line, if this person sorts out whatever's going on in their energy that's making them feel kind of like messy and confused and a bit like out of sorts, then maybe if they try to approach you, you'll actually be able to perceive them and be open to them. But right now, I don't feel that. I think you've got a lot going on right now, and it's very much advise that you focus on what it is that you are channeling in right now and cultivate it and work with it to actually help it grow and become something, and not try to waste your time on like deciphering this person's jumbled mixed messages and confusing, disorienting frequency. I also feel like in regards to this reading, maybe not necessarily to do with this person specifically, but in general, I feel like it's important to say to you right now that it would be very much advised for you not to take on more projects or more things that are not really relevant to whatever this energy is that you're dealing with right now. Whatever this magic and mystical energy that you're cultivating and bringing in and bringing through, just focus on that and don't take on extra projects or extra tasks or extra work that isn't relevant to that or isn't relevant to what specific thing you are focused on right now that is coming through really strong, because it's just a distraction. There's already enough going on. This Four of Swords here in reverse is saying to me that it's like a mental overload and it's too much, and it's not decipherable. Whatever additional stuff there is, whether it's relating to this person or something else, it's not relevant, so don't give it time, because it's just pulling you out from this experience here, this work, which is actually very relevant, very important, and very crucial and specific to a growth spurt that you're in right now, where you're on this particular spike in your particular area that you're developing. So don't waste time on things that are not related to that. Okay, Libra, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. It's been an honor and a pleasure to read for you. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye for now.